The 10 p.m. curfew for alcohol sales is devastating bars and their employees across the state of Ohio. Crazy Fox Saloon in Bucyrus is no exception. They offer many amenities, a friendly staff, food service including breakfast, lots of seating, and great billiards room with 3 pool tables, and a massive patio that even has a stage for bands. It's a 104-year-old business that is on the National Register of Historic Places and still has a speakeasy in the basement from the days of Prohibition. This was a thriving business up until the governor ordered bars to stop serving alcohol at 10 p.m., giving the current situation an eerily similar feel to the era of Prohibition. Hello everyone, this is Aaron from Ohio Barhop. I am in Bucyrus, Ohio today, and I am at the Crazy Fox Saloon. It is a really cool bar here in Bucyrus, and if you haven't had the chance to come here, if you're ever coming through Bucyrus, I highly recommend you come check it out. They got a really cool bar space here, awesome patio, and great staff as well. Cool thing about Crazy Fox here is it is very historic. It's a 104-year-old business, and it's attached to a 104-year-old hotel next door. And the coolest thing, I think, is what they have in the basement, and that is an old-style speakeasy down the basement. And this was an actual speakeasy that was in use during Prohibition. Al Capone himself visited here on occasions when he would come through between Chicago and New York on rail. So if you're down there here in Bucyrus, I highly recommend coming out and checking out the Crazy Fox. They got a great staff, great bar, great place to check out. Earlier today, I sat down with the owner of the Crazy Fox here, Brian, and we met and talked about how this 10 o'clock curfew for liquor sales and alcohol sales in Ohio is affecting his business here. And I felt it was probably appropriate at that point that we meet down in the Speakeasy, considering it's kind of an era of prohibition we're in right now. So without further ado, let's go meet Brian. Okay, we're here with Brian. He's the owner of Crazy Fox Speakeasy and Saloon in Bucyrus, Ohio. How are you doing today?
Doing good, thanks.
Well, we're out here. Tell me a little bit about the business that you have here and where we're at right now.
Well, we're on the main square of Bucyrus. We're on the west side. It's called the Crazy Fox Saloon. It's also a 104-year-old historic hotel, 5-story. Like I said, been in business for 104 years. Before it was the Crazy Fox, it was called the Plaza. Well, now it's Crazy Fox, and business was good.
And where are we sitting at right now? This is a pretty cool place.
The Speakeasy in the basement. This is where they came when situations like what we're currently going through. They probably hung out, and well, they did from 1920 to 1933, I believe, is when Prohibition was. And it's fully intact, and people can come and look at it anytime they want.
All right. I thought it was a pretty appropriate setting to sit down and talk about what's going on right now currently because of the similarities to Prohibition.
Yes.
So the governor and the Ohio Liquor Control Commission a few weeks back mandated that alcohol sales end at 10 o'clock. What has that done to your business?
Killed it by knocked 45% off my business. I mean, it's devastating. Business does not pick up here till about after 11 p.m. And when you're told stop selling at 10 p.m. and everybody's got to be drinks up, out of here 11, it's killing my business.
And what about your staff? How's your staff going through all this? Is it affecting them as well?
It's hurting them. We do serve breakfast here, so instead of opening up at 6 to serve breakfast, we're doing it an hour early. We're opening up at 5 a.m. now, but as anybody knows in the bartending business, tips is where you make your money, and if nobody's sitting at the bar to have a cold brew or a nice cold drink, bartenders ain't making tips.
So with the order, they're allowing people to do carry-out drinks, and you do serve food here. Have you noticed, has that helped your business during this?
No, most of our business, people come and sit at the bar and they eat either breakfast, lunch, or dinners. We have wings and burgers, but the carry-out part, very seldom does anybody even carry out food, so the drinks don't even go out the door.
So that whole effort of them trying to help bars right now by doing that's not helping you?
Not helping me at all.
What are you seeing happening here after 10 o'clock? Are people just stopping drinking, or what's going on?
No, they're actually going to the drive-throughs, liquor stores, and buying the beer and the liquor and going home and having parties where normally people don't come out till after 11 o'clock, so they're not even bothering leaving their house in the first place. They're going to the liquor stores and buying the beer and having parties at their house.
So they're still drinking, they're just not doing it at a bar and probably doing it at home, not socially distanced, things like that. Okay. And another big thing here in Bucyrus is the Bratwurst Festival, and I'm sure that normally brings you guys a lot of business. With that being canceled this year, how did that affect you guys?
Big time. Usually I look forward to the sales from the Bratwurst Festival on the patio and inside the bar. It's usually packed. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday festival of bratwurst. Well, what goes with bratwurst? Beer. And my beer sales are just not there because of no festival.
And you've got a beautiful space here in this bar. You got a lot of great rooms and spaces out there. I noticed on the patio you have a stage area for bands and stuff like that. Did you used to have a lot of bands come in?
We had bands. I canceled about all of them because I just cannot bring in the people to pay for the bands. I don't do covers. I don't really believe in doing that. I want people to come in, enjoy, have a good evening with their friends and family, but I pretty well canceled all the bands, and I got some bands still scheduled for the year, dependent upon, I don't know what we're doing. I mean, the governor has me totally at a loss. I mean, I don't know one day to the next. And I always have people ask me, you know, what's the laws on this? What's the laws on, anymore? I'm so lost, I'm not sure.
So you're seeing it change all the time, and you can't even hardly keep up with it?
Right, yeah.
Now, you had told me earlier when we were talking that you were able to get some small loans, like a PPP loan, to help out.
Yep.
Is that still in effect for you? Is that currently helping?
I used all that up when the 2 months I was shut down. By the time I got the PPP, I was hiring bartenders to come back to clean the bar, fix things. I mean, we were working here. Before that, it was me in here doing the work. And I used up all that money. I did get some SBA loans, which was great. I could use that to fix things here in the bar and on the hotel side, because it is historic Weaver Hotel. Now I'm using that money to just survive day to day with the bills, and it's not really what I wanted that money to use for, but I'm using it for day-to-day operations.
So you're at a point now where the future looks uncertain for a lot of bar owners, and I'm sure you feel the same way.
Yep.
Are you able to keep the lights on and pay the bills at this point, or where are you at right now?
I am for now. I mean, it's sad. I'm not letting bartenders go. We're trying to all work together and work out shifts amongst each other. It's just with the whole COVID thing, people are scared. People don't know the rules. They don't know whether they can wear a mask, whether they can't wear a mask. It's just everybody, it's so confusing right now. People just don't know what to do, so they just don't bother going out.
And obviously your income's going down during this time. Have your bills gone down?
Nope. Actually, here it is. It's hot. Here we are sweating down here. My electric bill hasn't gone down, so I don't get no credit from the power company, the water company. Those bills are still there and climbing.
So if you had anything to say to the governor or the legislature right now about how to fix this and how to help our industry, what would you have to say to them? What needs to be done here?
Quit beating up us bars and restaurants. I mean, we are the entertainment source for Ohio. I mean, people want to get out. They want to go out and be with friends and family, and you're killing us.
Well, it's a sad state that we're in right now, and it's unfortunate that we have to go through this. And I certainly wish you the best going forward. And
thank you.
Thanks for giving me a tour of your beautiful bar here.
You're welcome.
And hopefully we'll be looking forward to better days ahead.
Me too. Thank you.
Thanks, Brian. All right, everyone, if you are in the service industry, if you are a bar owner or a restaurant owner and you are hurting because of all these restrictions put on your business, if you're a bartender, a server, back of the house staff, bar back, whatever you do in the service industry, if these restrictions that have been placed on our industry are hurting you personally right now, I want you to get a hold of me, because I want to share your story too. So hit the message button here on the Ohio Barhop page, get a hold of me and I will drive anywhere in the state. I will come out and visit you, and we can sit down and talk and share your story about how all these restrictions are hurting you as well. So please like the Barhop page here, like the Ohio Barhop page, share it with your friends. Let's get our word out that what is happening in Ohio right now is absolutely destroying lives, it's destroying businesses, and it's putting people back on unemployment again, and a lot of people are still underemployed. So help me be an advocate for this industry and shoot me a message.